Hello everyone and welcome back guys to the finale of the AOR F1 2019 Xbox One F3 League. And you may be thinking, finale? Matt, it's only Brazil. Well, yeah, it's the finale for me. Unfortunately, I can't make Abu Dhabi next week out. I've actually got another race going on over on Race Room. So this is going to be my final race of the season here at the iconic Brazilian Grand Prix circuit here. Really, you know, sort of looking forward to this one. Brazil's tends to be quite a good fun track, but I don't know what it is on F1 2019. I'm just not a particularly big fan of it. As you'll notice in the background, I did actually record party chat for this one. I just couldn't, there wasn't enough really going on to try and string a particularly good video with it, hence why I've just live commed, or sorry, post-commed even I should say, over the top of it. But yeah, maybe, you know, depending on what we do next season, we might try and go for some more of the live commentary on the channel. But yeah, unfortunately though, like I was saying, Brazil on this game, I just don't really seem to get along with it as well as I remember from the older games. I've got no idea why, I just don't really seem to have the pace at the end of the day. As we head through the final couple of corners though, on my fastest run from qualifying there, making a little bit of a mistake on the exit of Jung Sao here. But yeah, it's such a short lap around this circuit. I often forget just how quick a lap it really is, considering how technical it is as well there. And up towards the line, it is a 1 minute 8.671 there. Unfortunately, 3/10 off Humperdinck, you know, but he went about another 3/10 quicker at the end of qualifying there. Pole by pretty much half a second over Echo, myself, and Stewie there, with Riley, Constant Ryan, and then my noob teammate, Jamie183, down in 7th. 1.5 seconds off the pace, completely washed up, and he was meant to be helping, you know, helping Haas try and bag the Constructors' Championship in this series. But yeah, we'll wait and see though as to how that goes. But we are ready on the grid in P3 for the final round of the season for me in AOR. The 5 lights are coming on then here in Brazil, and it is lights out and away we get. Finally, a very long hold, finally get going here in this race there. Trying to avoid the wheel spin off the start there, and once again we have actually got quite a good start in this Grand Prix. They get caught on the inside behind Echo there. Didn't want to get rammed by Riley behind us through the first couple of corners there. Stewie tries to look up the inside through turn 2 there, through the center S, but we make the move work, and we do hold on to P3 off the start of the Grand Prix there. So that was quite a good little start for ourselves. Echo and Humperdinck already trying to make a bit of a breakaway here as we head down in towards Sector 2 on the opening lap. But like I was saying though, qualifying pace didn't feel particularly brilliant. Race pace on the other hand, I felt like there was going to be, you know, some alright pace coming out of the car, and especially considering there was actually going to be changeable conditions here in Brazil. You know, that could really open up a lot of strategy. And apart from Singapore, changeable condition races, I think we've only had 2 this season, and I've, you know, 3 altogether, including Singapore, but only 2 outside of that, and I did actually win both of them. So I was hoping, you know, that could fall into our favour as well here. You can see by the end of lap 2, though, Humperdinck already trying to make a bit of a breakaway, trying to get out of that DRS window there, but Echo and myself just sticking in it there, as well as Stewie and Riley just behind us here, and only 8 cars showing up to this Brazilian Grand Prix. Attendance has really fallen through the floor. I'm pretty certain you could almost fit all 3 of the top Xbox One splits inside one lobby in AOR at this point there. Just make a bit of a mistake coming through turn 1 there. You can see Stewie and Riley are going to be all over the back of us as we head down in towards turn 4 here. Break just after the 100 meter board there. Nice and tidily. We just about keep the car between the white lines there as we head through turn 5 there. You can see Stewie all over the back of us as we head up the hill there in towards turn 6. We're just going to sit nicely in the middle of the road there. Don't allow him to go for either side of us as we head up the hill there. And you can see Echo and Humperdinck have been able to make a little bit of a break from that one, but we were just about hanging on in the DRS at the moment there. You can see over the timing loop, we were actually just over a second back, but yeah, we were just about sticking in that DRS window at the moment there. As you can see now, on to lap 5 we go. Humperdinck and Echo, though, still just in front of us now, and now we've lost the DRS. As soon as I said that, we've actually lost the DRS in this race there. Stewie's going to try and look to the outside as we head through turn 4 there, and we're just going to slam the door shut on the exit of the corner there. We had a much better run through the corner there, still on the inside there, so we just squeezed him out. I think that was all fair in terms of racing here as we head up the hill once again. That corner is so satisfying when you get it right, but so easy to get some oversteer through. Is now on to the end of lap 5 here. I spoke about those changeable conditions. The rain has now arrived. We've had the little splash. We've also actually set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as well there, so that couldn't have come at much of a better time. I think now the grip levels are going to hopefully drop, and everyone else isn't going to be able to match that time now. So hopefully, yeah, that time has come right when we needed it here in this Grand Prix as we head down the back straightaway. There you can see we're just pretty much 8 tenths behind Echo, and Humperdinck is much closer to him than we are to Echo there. As you can see now, onto the end of lap 6, Echo and Humperdinck having a bit of a battle as we head up in towards turn 1 there. Echo on the inside, Humperdinck's just going to slot in behind him there as we head through the first couple of corners here. Try to get the power down nice and tidily off the exit of turn 2 there. You can see we're all over the back of Humperdinck here, despite having the DRS and the ERS and everything to our disposal, though we still can't gain on him as we head down in towards turn 3 there. You can see Humperdinck just running a bit slower than I was expecting there. Had to run a little bit wide. And yeah, in these changeable conditions, we really do seem to have a bit of an advantage over Echo and Humperdinck here as we head up the hill in towards Sector 2 here. Just trying to manage the wheel spin there. That corner, like I said, so easy to get some oversteer through as we head now down through the S section here. And already the game is recommending the intermediate compounded tyres here, so we're certainly going to have to dive it in on the end of this lap here. As you can see, Humperdinck, though, so slow through Sector 2. They're getting a lot of wheel spin now, as that really just unsettled our car here as we head down in towards the final couple of corners, in towards Jung Sao here. You can see braking nice and tidy. They're struggling with the understeer, though, as we tried to get on the power. We just dip a wheel out onto the grass there, and that has unfortunately spun us around. We get reset to the track there, and yeah, that has been absolutely heartbreaking there, right all over the back of them. We've lost a good 10-15 seconds in a short space of time there. And unfortunately for me as well, Jamie and I are the only team that still has both drivers showing up at this late stage of the season there. So unfortunately I'm going to get held in the pit lane as well though, which is even more devastating in this Grand Prix here. You can see everyone else coming out into the pit lane here. We've only got 7 teams now, 8 drivers, and yeah, Jamie, he sits in the pit lane there. We're going to get caught out by this. The game just taking forever to try and get us out on a set of the intermediate compounded tyres here, and it's a 4-second stop in the end there, so losing a lot of time there. We're now down towards the rear of the field where we are plumb last in the Grand Prix. As we tried to exit out of the pit lane though, we're just going to understeer and we're going to go into the outside wall, and as we try to get going again, the game disqualifies us. So what a wonderful way to end AOR this season there. We got taken out last week and we get DQ'd this week for understeering in the pit lane there, and yeah, that is us out. That is the end of AOR this season. It was a good fight up until about the last 3 rounds. And since then, yeah, unfortunately, it's completely fallen off the face of the earth. And I think that's, yeah, a gutting way to finish off our season in AOR there. No points in the final 3 races of the championship, but luckily we still held on to P2 at the end of the day there. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching throughout the entirety of this season. Like I said, not really the way we wanted to finish the championship, but it was a good fun journey for the most part there. Unfortunately, the last few rounds, you know, the second half of the season, it got a bit frustrating. You know, we just didn't have the time to practice as well as we would have liked there. But P2 at the end of the day, we will take that. Thank you all so much for watching this video and the continued support on the channel. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next time for another video.